Did you guys get some pizza?
I'm
Good?
good.
Okay.
This is a pizza party and not as a focus group.
Okay, you guys ready to get started? Yeah? Okay. It's okay. Okay. So I'm just going to start off with a few questions for you guys, and there's no wrong answer. It's mostly about your opinion, and we're gonna take a chance to get to everybody around the room. So, I mean, if you feel strongly about something, don't be afraid to speak up, and if you don't really care, just tell us, I don't really care about the answer to that. So we won't be offended. Just be honest, because that's what it's really about. So we're going to start over here, and we'll go this way, and then we'll go back and forth. When you're on campus, do you bring food with you, or do you buy food somewhere on campus when you're hungry?
I buy it.
You buy it on campus?
I buy it as well.
I buy it.
No, you guys don't go off campus? No.
I buy food on campus.
Okay, on campus?
I just bought sushi. So.
Nobody like brown bags.
You just
for
bought
lunch or
sushi?
anything?
I got.
I brown bag sometimes,
I was gonna say.
but
You bring your own lunch?
I normally don't. Like, I normally like bring food with me everywhere, and then on campus is like the one place where I'm like, okay, I'll buy food.
Okay.
I buy food.
You buy
Usually
food?
go off campus.
You go off campus? Okay, cool. What are some of your favorite restaurants around campus, or just anywhere that you buy food from? We'll start-
Suicide.
No, on campus?
Oh, on campus? Huey Goose, probably.
Huey Goose? Okay.
Yeah, same here. Magoo's, yeah, that's what it's called. It's like, I don't know.
Oh no, wait, yeah, around campus. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
around campus. So you like Suicide, but
Yeah.
you
That's the one in
cheated.
the student union, Magoo's. That, yeah. That's
Okay.
probably like the only one that actually buys.
So the question was around campus?
Yeah,
or
it was around
off
campus, not on campus. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
read
it's
it wrong.
around
Yeah.
campus? Oh, that's easily Suicide.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I guess the Moe's across the street.
Yeah. Okay.
Moe's probably.
Okay.
Moe's. Or Qdoba.
I like Jimmy Hula's a lot. That's what I was
Oh,
saying. Jimmy
yeah.
Hula's. That's my favorite.
Chipotle.
Yeah, Chipotle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna fight for parking twice, you know, it's got to be something you really like. Okay. Okay. I guess we kind of answered that question too.
Killing it.
Okay, what are some of the best dining experiences you've had near campus? It doesn't have to be at your favorite place, but just like an experience of you walked in and you felt like, yeah, I'm glad I came in here today. Sorry, you. No, not there. You're just hungry. You don't care what it's like in there.
I would. So the thing is, like, I think like the place. You're saying around campus, right? Like it's gotta
Yeah.
be. Like I guess Suicide. Like.
Okay.
I just go there, like and like they're always cool. Like they know me. I know them.
Oh, okay. Then we
So,
got a regular.
yeah.
Aztec is pretty nice on University. Their fast service, good food, it's pretty cheap. So.
Yeah.
It's a little bit further, but I like melon mushroom a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
I always feel good about walking into Chick-fil-A.
The one off campus?
On campus or off campus?
They're all the
They
same to
treat
you,
you
really?
the same way.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chick-fil-A's.
I mean, it's
standardized good.
chicken.
I like all the restaurants in the CB&S bookstore, like Plaza. There's a Bobby, there's a Pho place, and like not that many people go to them, but they're all like mostly scratch, like kitchens, as in like make all their food. Like the Habami place, there's like always this like little old lady in the back, like hand rolling everything from scratch. So like if you want like good food, you know, I'd go there.
I always wanted to try it there. I've
Yeah.
never been there. I just always wanted to try it.
Habami or Pho?
Mhm. Actually, like all those places, even the pho place too.
Yeah, the lady's so
There's
nice. She
yogurt
like tries to
place
coach. She doesn't really speak English, but she'll try. She's like,
She's
"Oh,
just a
hi."
falafel machine back there. you don't need to talk to her.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Pho place. They're actually like really nice.
Yeah.
And it's normally like slow, but they're like really like, you know, they have like pretty good manners about like everything, like not being too on top of you, but they're like very attentive, which is good.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really mind.
Okay.
Like I eat anywhere.
I mean, it doesn't have to be about the experience.
Yeah.
If you're more about the food, it's fine too.
Definitely not Chipotle at like noon. That's like a bad experience.
Oh, yeah.
But I like Pei Wei. I mean, that's like a comfortable sit down, like relaxed setting.
Yeah. And we're going to start on this side now so that everyone gets a chance to actually like think about the question. So when you go for lunch, like specifically lunch, not like a quick breakfast or like if you're sitting down to dinner, like just lunch, what are you looking for in a lunch spot?
Quick and healthy.
Okay, healthy.
Probably something satisfying that'll keep me full for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, some places that you're not gonna have to like wait very long, especially for lunchtime. Like dinner, I'm more willing to wait. Yeah, just quick and convenient. I pack my lunch every day because I work, so.
No, that's fine. There's no wrong answer. So
Yeah, I agree. I think you already know, like, kind of where you're going to go. You're really just looking for the line. Like, if you're in the student union, you're really like, okay, there's a line of keto, but I'm going to go to Safari or something. So,
No, probably has more to do with the food. Whatever I'm in the mood for is where I'm gonna go.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. I mean, it'd be nice if it didn't take an hour for me to get lunch, but.
we can dream.
Usually where there's just like a lot of food. Like I
Okay.
think it'd be just a lot, you know,
Yeah.
a good portion.
Portions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same here.
Okay. I didn't hear any of you say this, but does price make a difference in your lunch decision?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to like a dinner restaurant. Something like on university, like it's like crazy expensive. So
Yeah. Price makes a difference,
Yeah,
or
price.
anybody indifferent towards price? No, it's a-
Maybe like super rich or something
Right.
you don't know about.
Most lunch places it's either like $6 to like $10.
$6 to $10.
I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
like
reasonable.
indifferent about price, but I'm not going to like Kobe for lunch. But like, I don't really care.
Do they have a lunch
I don't
special?
care if it's like
Chick-fil-A versus
12, 13,
Zaxby's.
like
If
whatever.
you're looking at both lines and you see Chick-fil-A's all the way around and no one's at Zaxby's, that extra
Yeah.
dollar, you know, you just
Yeah.
go there instead.
So it's kind of like a time, money, payoff deal.
I think everything pretty much like in this area along University at least, like the faster places are all priced similarly. Like there's not too much of a big difference, so it's more like what you're in the mood for.
Mhm.
Yeah, and if you're at like a sit-down lunch or something, it all depends on what you order anyway.
Yeah. What is your like perfect price for a lunch combo? Like a combo.
So like a meal aside and then like
A drink maybe.
$7.99.
Yeah. Okay.
Very specific, yeah.
The price is right.
$799.
That's the one who doesn't care about price. Anybody else say
$7
$7 or $8?
I'd say like 8. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this doesn't have to be based on anything real, but describe your perfect off-campus lunch spot.
No people.
No people, good food, price is right.
So you guys just go home.
Well, that's why I like that plaza, because no one's in those
Yeah.
restaurants really. Like, and then the Philly cheesesteak roll is like has like Asian food. Like it's mostly like they like mixed Asian food with Philly cheesesteaks. It's really good, but no one's ever in there, so I really like it. Yeah, Philly cheesesteak egg rolls like with
sounds
cheese
so
sauce.
good. Oh,
It's
no.
pretty dang good.
Once this video goes viral, you're not gonna have a spot there.
Anybody else want to describe their fantasy lunch spot? You can get creative, it's okay. Nobody there, good food.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Fast and healthy.
They pay you to eat there. Anything goes.
Strippers.
Yeah.
Not really.
Well, there are some steakhouses, you know. Okay, and we're gonna change gears a little bit. What are your favorite aspects of Asian restaurants, but specifically sushi restaurants? We'll start over here with the Susai fans.
When they yell fire.
Okay, so you like the atmosphere.
Yeah.
I don't. What was the question again?
What is your favorite aspect of Asian restaurants, but specifically sushi restaurants?
Like, I don't know. It's just different. Like usually, because a lot of like the conventional like places you eat, especially fast food, is normally just like a lot like chicken and just like burgers and stuff. It's kind of like similar, so it's just different Asian in general. So that's what I like about it. It's just different.
Okay.
Like they give you such large portions usually.
Okay.
I usually get sushi at Bento, and I like that they have like separated things, so you can do like a sushi combo roll where you pick like 3 different rolls out of a list of this, and they'll give you like 4 or 5 pieces of each, and then like some sides and stuff. They have a cool little box.
Yeah, I like like when you can taste that the quality of fish is a little bit better in certain places. So, that's about it.
Okay.
I kind of see sushi as a like take it to go kind of food. I mean like it's really just a little like snack, you know. So it's kind of like convenience and tasting good. But like sushi's not hard to make. It's really cheap. So
Okay. How about you?
I look for like freshness. Like
Mhm.
I really won't eat at any of the sushi places around campus.
Yeah, did you say earlier you're a sushi snob? Is that what you called yourself?
No, sushi snob, like I really won't. And also like maybe I guess if they have a good variety. So like not just the California roll or like your standard rolls, like cool different rolls.
Oh, okay.
I think I like it's different, so there's different like varieties that you can get.
Okay.
Definitely flavor and freshness is like big for me, since it's like seafood.
Okay, well, you guys had like a perfect like spectrum of answers for that question. So I'm expecting the same for this one. What are any aspects that you're not so fond of? And we'll start with you. In sushi restaurants specifically.
Exact opposite of what I said.
When it's not fresh.
Yeah, probably just if it doesn't taste good or
If it tastes a little funky.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, if it's not fresh, if it's like, you know they didn't make it right there on the spot.
I used to work in a Japanese restaurant, so like the only reason I eat on campus is because I know the two guys who make it in the union. They get the fish every morning and they make it by hand. So surprisingly, the library is made every single day, which people don't know. It's pretty
Oh.
good. But yeah, you can go to a nice place and they'll still use their hands and they won't wash it, and then they'll hand you a menu. So I don't really, I like kind of have to know the place before I eat there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm skeptical of a new sushi place, but I go on like Yelp and I'll see what people are saying. So it's pretty much like, if people say it's good, I'll go there.
Okay.
Even if it's cheap or if it's expensive.
I don't know, pretty much the same thing, as long as it's, like, if it's not fresh, if it doesn't taste good, then.
I still don't eat much sushi, but yeah, freshness is still a big thing. Don't wanna be eating nasty fish.
Okay.
That's freshness as well.
Yeah, if it looks dirty in the place, I wouldn't.
Oh, okay, so like if the surrounding area looks dirty before you
Yeah.
even look at the food?
Yeah.
Okay. What comes to mind when you think of fast food sushi? It could be good or bad. Or specific.
California roll.
Yeah, something cooked.
Yeah, something basic.
Oh,
Crab
yeah.
with a K.
Crab with a K.
Public sushi.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking gas station sushi now.
Oh.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
It's like when Taco Bell tried to push off shrimp on us. Nobody went for it. Okay, what is the best sushi experience you've ever had, and what made it the best? We can pick some. Whoever wants to start can start, and we'll just go from there.
Does it pick a place or just?
Just the experience itself. I mean, if you had like one good experience at a sushi restaurant that was terrible the rest of the times, like that still counts.
Yeah, like I remember back down south where I like was born, like they have the sushi place that I went to, and the first time I tried sushi, I got like, I guess not food poisoning, but I had a really bad night, had a rough night. So like I was like, all right, cool, sushi, not cool. And then so I never really ate sushi a lot. So what was the question? Was like,
What was
looking
the
for
best?
The best.
Yeah.
So hold up, so it leads up to like, okay, so I normally don't eat sushi because every time I go out it's usually like a bad experience, but ever since I've been like eating at Susai, like, or actually Kyoto too, they work out pretty well for me,
Okay.
so.
So just whenever you don't get sick is the
Yeah,
best
basically, that's the
experience.
best experience. I just don't, because it's just one of those things, like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah.
There's this one place that's like actually my favorite. It's not around here. It's down south, but they have a sushi river.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much like makes it like people will wait like over an hour to like go eat there, and it's like a hole in the wall. It's probably like the size of this room, and there's like a little river, and all the boats flow down. So they have really fresh sushi, which of course like makes up for the wait as well. But yeah, they make it more of like an experience.
Oh, okay.
They have that in the mall too. Taraboka. Yeah. Like in the middle, they have a little river, and it's just
Well,
the
yeah.
first thing I think of. No, yeah, I think the restaurants down south are a little more like high end with their sushi. Where
Mhm.
here it's like some hole in the wall, like half the people speak English, and then like you just see like dynamite roll, like
Yeah.
California roll. It's nothing like the whole lavish boats and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Very simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a pretty good place off of like Ivanhoe, like
Mhm.
sort of downtownish area, and they just had like it's a great atmosphere. So that really I think I had the best experience there because it was great sushi and the atmosphere was above, I guess, everything around here.
Wait, is that place across from the lake?
Yeah, it's called Taka Sushi.
Okay, I live over there and we keep saying it. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that
we should
place
go
is
there.
the best.
Oh, awesome.
Anybody else want to talk about their? You don't have to. I know you don't like sushi.
So, these are bad questions.
No, it's not bad because even if you don't like it, like your opinion still matters. Okay. How do you feel about themed restaurants?
They can be obnoxious.
Like
sometimes,
Ninja in New York
depending.
City.
I mean, it doesn't have to be like completely themed. Like Azteca is kind of themed because there's like Mexican themed stuff around the decorations, and then there's like Rainforest Cafe where there's animatronic animals, you know. So like it ranges.
It's
But
pretty cool.
how do you feel about either like any themed restaurant that you've been to?
You have to make up for the atmosphere. Your food probably sucks. Like that's just my personal opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like they're tacky to be honest, and when I've gone to them, like I went to that dinosaur one in downtown Disney and it was awful. The food was terrible. I hated it, and and it was loud. There's dinosaurs running at you all the time. You can't even talk to somebody. And also I feel like it's super 90s, like that was a really big thing. Like if you watch Pulp Fiction, like those kind of restaurants were a really big thing in the 90s, and they're not, you know, I guess they fit in like iDrive areas, like tourist areas where people like, you know, want to have dinner and a show or whatever. But I think they're tacky.
I think they're like fun for kids, but they can be extremely overrated. Like when it comes to their quality, I guess they spend like all their money on running the place. I don't know. I'm sure their bills through the roof with all their dinosaurs and animals and waterfalls and such.
Yeah.
I don't really care much because if we go to one of those places, it's usually because a group of people want to go. So, I mean, I guess the food isn't like fantastic, but you're not going there for the fantastic food. You're going there for the dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Right.
like, if you ever
So,
hear like
You're not going.
Meat Board Game
Yeah.
or any of those famous chefs like having like you know like oh I opened a like pizza place but like I have all these like
yeah, if you want good
rivers
food, go
and
to a
canals
good restaurant.
everywhere.
If you
Yeah.
want dinosaurs yelling at you, go.
Yeah, I'm indifferent.
You're indifferent?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as it's not in your face, like, you know, they're not being annoying about it. Like, I don't know, I'm not sure if I remember well, but like Chuck E. Cheese, I remember like when I used to go as a kid, I'm not sure if that's like, they were in your face about it, like they have things going on everywhere.
They did have like the guy in the mouse costume walking around.
Yeah.
But they also had the
And
robots
you'd,
on
like,
stage.
You'd like make like weird things, like you'd be like trying to like get like a picture with you and like you don't want to do that, obviously. And, like, he's like sitting there like dancing around your table, like, yeah, I want to do something, like, So as long as it's not like in your face, like, it's fine, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. For those of you that liked it, or even if you didn't like themed restaurants, what has been your favorite theme for a restaurant? Even if it's just like a subtle theme.
What's that one restaurant where all the waiters are really mean to you?
Jigsaw
Resort.
Oh.
Yeah, that one can be fun.
Oh, I've actually never been there. Where's that?
There's one on that drive.
Really?
Yeah, all
Oh
the
my
waiters
gosh.
are just really sarcastic.
Are they hiring?
Loved it. Loved it.
Okay, so you,
It's good to be mean to
you
everybody.
guys like it when waiters are mean to you. Okay, it's a good theme.
Funny.
They're honest.
Yeah? Anybody else? Am I gonna have to call on you guys?
I'm just like not a fan of them.
Or maybe even like, if you think about it this way, like interior design of a restaurant that you really liked.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Talk
like
about-
Mellow Mushroom doesn't necessarily have a theme, but again, Mellow Mushroom, because you know it's got like a theme of like, you know, hippie-ish, like kind of trippy stuff painted everywhere. It's fun that like you always have something to look at that's different. But yeah, again, it's not necessarily a theme, I don't think, but they're also not in your face.
It's kind of a theme.
Yeah.
Because it's like
kind of a
throughout
theme,
the
but yeah.
franchise.
Yeah, our
and-
question was a little bit more geared towards the Mellow Mushroom type theme than the Chuck E. Cheese. I mean, both are good.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but I'm not dissing your answer.
No, it's
at
just
all.
all
It's
that.
good. Everything is relevant, but specifically, it's like the more simple themes.
I guess I could say Jimmy Golas then.
Yeah, you can.
I feel like it depends on like what market you're going towards, because people who are not as adventurous towards food, they're not gonna go try pho, because they're gonna look at the place and be like, oh, this is just a Chinese place when it's actually Vietnamese. So you have to know about food. You can't just look at a restaurant. If it's themed, then the customer is gonna know like, oh, this is, you know, an Italian-looking place inside. It must serve Italian food. So I think it's kind of a trade-off for like entertainment versus, you know, your boring food or actually having good food. So I don't like themed restaurants, but that's just my personal opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been personally, but I think Sleuth's mystery dinner diner show thing would be probably a great experience.
You like it in theory.
Yeah, so I mean, like something like that's completely over the top would just be fun, so I would enjoy it. But something like it's like a little slight theme. I don't know. I'm not too into it. I'm trying to think of a good example of that, but I don't know. Come back to me on that one.
Okay. Next question. I'll just go on. Okay, so I'll just go around. Like, you guys have been to Soup's High. That's how you say it, right? Is that how you guys
That's
say
how
it?
I say it.
Yeah, that's.
The owner says it's like Sus High. Like
Okay.
you have to pronounce the A I.
Yeah, well that's
'Cause
what
it's-
Japanese is with like the different
Yeah,
tonals.
so it's like Susai, but like Susai works too because it's just how
like
everyone says
we speak English like that's just how our mouths work,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
Okay, so you guys have been. Has anyone else been? We'll just go around and just answer yes or no. No.
Raise your hand if
Yes.
you've been.
I've been.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a video. Okay, so yeah, raise your hand if you've been. Okay, it's a good number of you guys. What was your experience like?
Awesome.
It's good.
You like it?
Yeah.
It was okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
It was different. It was very different than like Chipotle or anything like that kind of style.
Mhm.
I liked it.
Yeah, I think it was like it kind of felt different a little. It was fun. It was a good experience. So yeah.
How would you categorize that restaurant?
Americanized Japanese food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like this.
Extremely.
Yeah.
It's like
They have chicken and cheese, or like cheddar cheese.
Yeah, you could put bacon on sushi.
Like I went there to try and have one of my friends like reach out to different types of food, like other than McDonald's and Chick-fil-A, and they just got a rice bowl with chicken and cheese, and like nothing that's actually in like, you know,
Yeah.
non-American food.
So you say that you could almost like wimp out there if you're not a sushi person.
Yeah.
So it's safe for everybody.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like a Japanese Chipotle. So kinda works.
Japanese
Yeah.
Chipotle.
Yeah.
That's a good category to be in. Would any of you guys who've been there recommend it to a friend?
He recommended it to me.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Josh recommended it to me, so someone else,
Yeah,
and then
someone
I
else.
recommended it to him, and then we
Yeah.
just all went. And
I
then-
recommended it to my roommate.
Oh wow. Okay, so
So,
you guys have recommended it to friends.
Yeah.
Would anybody else recommend it to a friend?
Just to try it.
Yeah.
You tried, yeah. To try it. Okay. Would you take a date there?
I have already.
Okay. Yeah. Was it him? No, I'm just kidding. What about you guys? Would you take a date there?
Probably not.
No.
Depends on the type of date. I mean,
Yeah.
if you were like, if it was like a girlfriend you've been dating forever and you're just trying to get some food, that's fine. But if
Yeah.
it was like a
Like a
first
first
date,
date,
I'd,
yeah,
I'd
no.
probably go somewhere
Yeah.
nicer.
Yeah, not a first date.
Okay. So you have to like know the person. If you've never been there, which is you guys, what would make you want to go?
If I was driving past it and wanted sushi, I guess. I don't know.
So just like you'd have to be in the mood for it. Like if you saw like a commercial or if you saw like a coupon, would that encourage you to maybe drive on over there?
Maybe if I had a coupon and I held on to it until I was in the mood for sushi.
Okay.
It's not like a coupon that says you have to go at this time on this day. And yeah, I mean, it'd make me go, but maybe not necessarily like at that moment.
Well, what about if they offered it for UCF students, where like if you just showed an ID, you got like some sort of discount?
They had
Oh,
that the
yeah.
other day, or like a couple weeks ago, they had it for free. So would you go if it was for free? But if it was only if it was only like one day.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if it was free.
She doesn't even like sushi, and she would go for free sushi.
It's free.
And safe.
And say,
Yeah, that's true. I can whip out there, so.
yeah, of course. That was the end of my questions. Did anybody else want to ask anything?
One of my questions was, it kind of went along with what we were asking. For those of you that have been to Suai, what time of day did you go? Was it for lunch, dinner, or breakfast? What was that?
I went for dinner.
I went for lunch.
Lunch and dinner.
It's normally not.
Okay. Cool. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up this. I think that was it. Do you guys have any other questions? We could ask a little bit about like the decorations and.
Do you think it's overdone? Like, do you think they like go overboard with the whole theme thing?
No.
I honestly think like I thought it was like really like unique when I went in there, but the one thing I did notice, like I like it all, like it's really cool, but I was like, oh, even like the wall looks really cool, like the one in the back. And then I pressed it and I realized it was just like a little plat. I was like, oh man, if that thing was real, I would have been like, this place is really cool. Like, I would have been like 10 out of 10 for me, but like, once I figured out that wall, I was like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Nothing's coming out of the wall. It's like all wall decorations, and then they have like little ninja stars and
Yeah, I thought that was cool. It's
Oh,
different.
so you need like 3-dimensional decorations.
Like little
Yeah.
flamethrowers.
I like the art.
You like the art?
Like nothing's like, I don't know, too disturbing or coming at you like he was
Yeah,
saying,
it's-
you know?
Yeah, it's not like
they're not like, ah, we're ninjas, haha, like, you know.
Do you guys like the ninja like thing that they have going, where they call the employees ninjas like that?
Yeah,
I mean, what do you guys think about that?
They're like, what's up, my ninja? That's like my favorite part.
Well, it's more that they like enjoy what they're doing, kind of,
Yeah.
a little bit, you know? Like if they like half-assed it and didn't really like being there, I feel like it'd be really awkward for both like
Yeah.
the customer and them, you know? Like,
So it's kind of like a light
So they
fun
got-
experience.
Yeah, you think they have like a good attitude, like other
Yeah.
employees?
yeah, I think it's more the employees, but.
Yeah. So it's like technically a themed restaurant, but you guys were talking about how you didn't like themed restaurants. Like, do you think that level of theme is like fine?
Well, it's not a sit-down restaurant, really. You know, it's a
Yeah, I
bed
feel like
term.
it's more like a to-go thing. People go and then take it home.
If there was more seating, would you consider it more of a sit-down restaurant, or would it still be more like to go? Because they do have really limited seating.
Well, if you think about it, like the other restaurants like that, Subway, Chipotle, they're not really like you sit down for like more than 10 minutes. You eat half your Chipotle bowl, save the rest later, and then
Take it
home.
home. What if they
Take it home.
what if they like brought it to your table?
I think
So,
that's
So like
Like-
Kyoto does,
Yeah,
where
that's
you
what I was
order
gonna
it
say.
up front and pay, and then they
because
bring
then
it
it
to your
would
table.
become cheesy, because then they'd have to do the ninja
Be like
thing
pay
while they
away.
served you.
Okay.
I like how quick it is.
I like that's best.
Yeah, I think it's one of those restaurants that you go in with the intention of not
Sitting
sitting down, or if you do, like, not very long at all. Like, you're gonna swallow it and leave.
So when you guys think then that they could change to make it that you would stay in there?
Probably, like, more items. Like, they would have to expand their menu, or have, like, a fuller menu with a bunch of different things, like, it wouldn't.
Do you think it would be helpful if, you know how like the California roll and the dragon roll or whatever, do you think it would be helpful if they had like certain like ninja rolls that were suggested?
Oh, they have that?
Yeah,
They don't, like-
have four.
Like a roll of the day or something?
They kind of suggest, but it's like very, like, they'll like, I think there's like four on, even on like the top, it's like you can get one of these kind of four. And like they already have like, it's already like pre-made, they just kind of just do it. You know, like it's.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I like just going through and picking random stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like to build your own?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that kind of is the whole appeal, is that you can customize it like that. I think that's like, I think why I went in there, because someone told me it's sort of like the Subway of sushi, where you go in and you're just like this, you know, that's what I want.
You guys said that you like to know that the sushi was made like right when you ordered it. Does that help to like watch, like to go through the line and watch them make it? Does that make you feel like it's fresher too?
Yeah. And you get what you want. And,
Mhm.
you know, you pick stuff out. It's specific to what you like and what you're in the mood for.
You see how it's handled, that's for sure.
Yeah, you watch them wear gloves.
Does anyone have their sake or beer? They have like
They have Japanese sodas too, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I haven't tried them.
Would a happy hour special pique your interest? Incentivize you to try it?
I mean, I don't really drink, so.
Yeah.
Kind of goes
Those-
against
Yeah, that
like
would
the
pique my
whole.
interest.
Yeah, but it goes, one, the restaurant's really small, two, it goes against the whole like feel, you're only supposed to be in there for 5 minutes, so
Yeah.
like, I don't think a happy hour is their target market.
I agree. Maybe don't try them. Like, if there's like cheaper, like I know it's like expensive to get that, just like the drinks there, but like, so, like even their drink size is kind of small too, like it's like 167 for like a drink like this, like there's a gas station over there, you can get 42 ounces for like 7. I'll just drive over there and grab my drink.
Yeah.
I'll come back or something, whatever I'm doing. So.
Okay.
Awesome. Is there anything else that you guys think that we're missing that you'd like to add? Any questions?
Any opinions about it that we didn't touch on?
I mean, I do like the rewards card.
Yeah?
Oh
Yeah.
Do you go on the double points days?
I didn't even know I had those.
They have those every now and then.
Is it like a certain day of the week or is it just random?
I don't remember clearly, so I'm not gonna say
okay.
one or the other.
Yeah, I kinda wanna know now.
Go on their
That'd be great.
Instagram. They're pretty up to date with that. Alright? So we all good?
Cool.
Thank you guys so much for
Yeah, thank you for
participating.
coming in.
You guys
Please eat
take
the rest of
pizza.
the pizza. Like,
Like-
we're not eating it.
If there's a whole box that you want, you should probably take it.
Yeah, take a whole pizza, whatever.